What's up, everyone? I was just wanting to show my new headlight setup for my Xr650L. So the setup is two LED lights from Amazon. If I remember right, they were $36 for the both of them, so not too bad at all. And then the bracket is custom made by me, just fabbing in my garage using what little I have to fab with at the moment, but it's enough to get some stuff done. But I just want to show my setup here. So basically I just tied the end wires together and then plugged them into the power inlet for the light out of the stock light. So you got two positives, and the negatives are just they're singly tied together into one. So the high-low beam on it works just as stock would. There's no stupid switch you got to put on the bike. I do wish that whenever it's on high beam that both lights worked at the same time, but unfortunately, as far as I've got it right now, it's just top light or bottom light. Top light being low beam, bottom being high beam. You can just see how I've got them. Top light's just angled down a little bit more. And at some point, I would like to, obviously the stock shroud that covers all this wiring junk on here, obviously it's not going to fit over these lights. They're about twice the size of the stock light that comes on these. That big old square light looks like it belongs in the front of a 1930s tractor. But I'll go turn the key on and show you. So this is low beam. And I know you can't really tell from a video, but I can tell you right now, these lights are far brighter than the stock light is. So yeah, I'd say my neighbors probably aren't the happiest with me right now, but they'll be all right. So that's low beam and high beam. And as I said, I would like to be able to wire them to where whenever you got the high beam on, that both of them are on, but for right now, this is a setup I'm just gonna stick with because it's the easiest to do, and it is what it is. And so far, I'm pretty happy with the result. I mean, this is high beam right there, and that's so much better than the stock light. So much better. Yeah, so this is basically just I guess you could say prototype. Just kind of threw it together in the garage, just trying to see what would work. Had went through a few ideas, some of them being putting these lights where the turn signals are and relocating them down here somewhere, but then after I reviewed that idea for a bit, whenever you turn, first thing that thing's going to do is hit right up against your gas tank, which I know a lot of people remove these things, but I prefer to keep my engine cool, so I'll leave it. But yeah, so problematic right there, so I ditched that idea. It was not one of my better ones. I moved on to this idea with the bracket. And I still got to paint it. It's still unpainted and all that. I'm just gonna throw some Rust-Oleum, just some black matte Rust-Oleum just to match the lights, and call it done for now. I'll worry about making a shroud or even taking the stock shroud and just cutting out around the edges. So here's a stock one. Definitely not made to look very good. But you'd have to cut a lot out of this thing for it to fit these two lights. As you can see. But yeah, so been debating on maybe making this and selling it on the Xr's only, or whatever those forums are, XR forum or off marketplace, eBay, whatever. So just leave me a comment what you think I should do, if you think it's a good idea, or if you think it should, there's better ways of doing this. Just let me know. Thank you. Have a nice one.